Alright everyone, it's time to clean up the clones when we're done with them. So earlier we defined some code and it's removed this clone. And we didn't put anything underneath it. Well, now it's time to fix that, so I prepared this already. This says if it's not the level for wind, so if not item level of weather equals wind, then delete this clone. Now remember, remove this clone gets checked inside wraparound whenever the leaf goes off the screen. So what's going to happen is when the leaf goes off the screen, rather than make it reappear on the other side, it's first going to check whether it's still the level for wind, and if it isn't, it's just going to delete it. The second thing I want to do is I want to define something called request gust, and this is to catch those situations where there are leaves left on the ground after the level ends, so they never got shunted off to the side, and we need another gust to kind of move them off the side of the screen. So I'm going to get the leaves to request their own gusts if they're still in existence. So first things first, let's define this. Duplicate what we did with remove this clone and put it in there, but get rid of that part and just put instead a broadcast gust. Now, this request is going to be made by the leaf itself. So actually, we don't always want to broadcast gust. We don't want all the leaves requesting a gust at the same time. So what we'll do is we'll put an if then in, and we'll say, okay, if you're on the wrong level for wind, then roll a dice, a 100-sided dice. You pick random. Now let's not make it 100. Let's just make it 1 to 30. And if it's greater than 29, so there's a 1 chance out of 30. Then broadcast gust. So out of all the leaves, 130 of them will broadcast at any given time. And then go to when I start as a clone and control, stick in a forever loop. Now this isn't really going to last forever because this is controlled by the clone. This is what the clone does. So really it's until the clone dies. That's what forever means in this context. So forever request gust. And what that'll do is it'll just check, hey, are we in the right level for wind? And if we are, it's not going to do anything. But whenever it finds that it's not on the right level for wind, it's gonna run this. Now maybe we don't need to request gust like multiple times a second, like so let's just stick a wait in. Control, maybe do it once every few seconds. And just so they're not all requesting at once, let's make it random, but maybe one every 5 seconds or so. Alright, let's play with that, let's see if it works. Okay, so here are some leftover leaves on level 2. Will they get rid of themselves? Didn't seem like it worked. Oh, I know what's happening. I need to remember to set length and set strength before I broadcast a gust. So, set length, set strength. Okay, I quite like pick random 1 to 100 is greater than 99. Gives you a little pause before they all blow away. One last thing we need to do is make sure that the clones are swept up when the game ends, not just when the level ends. So we're going to go to events. And when I receive game over, and then delete this clone. That'll be all for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for listening, and if you find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe.